Day 21. Feeling all right. I felt like shit. My sleep score was only a 15. So, absolute dog shit. Feeling a bit something, some type of way this morning in the gym. You got to get it, you know? Like I was saying yesterday, and like my man Future says, you know, chase a check, never chase a bitch. Because in the end, you don't know what their motive really is. You don't know what they're really after. You know, they just out for validation. They just out for, you know, a free meal. You just don't know. And so you're going to end up spending so much time, effort, energy, money, just to end up left behind. Because ultimately what happens is you invest that time, you invest that money on her instead of yourself. And when you do that, one, she's going to lose respect for you because you're going to lose your purpose, you're going to lose your drive, you're going to lose your focus, and then she's no longer going to be attracted to you. Women are most attracted to a man with purpose, a man with drive, a man with energy, vitality, virility. And you get that from your purpose. You get that from becoming the very best you, the very best man that you can possibly become. And you get that from building your body. You get that from building a business. And then at the end, you know, if you have any left over, or if you even have the desire at that point, then you can bring women into your life. You know, I actually believe, I've come to the conclusion that most men aren't worthy of mating, breeding. They're not worthy of it. You know, I just got back from a retreat in LA over Thanksgiving. I think I've talked about this on a previous video. But I went to a retreat, you know, and a lot of guys were there to learn to be better with women. And that's where I was even inspired, you know, to make these videos. Because, you know, after hanging around them, I really realized, man, a lot of guys they've got the cart before the horse. Like, you want to go out and get a 10, but you yourself are a 1. You don't have your money right. You don't have your body right. You haven't taken care of yourself. So you're out here trying to get women to try to fill the emptiness inside that's been generated by not focusing on building yourself up to be the best man that you can possibly be. And so, you know, being 21 days on this and having gone through the journey so far, you know, I'm seeing more and more clearer and clearer just how important it is to focus on yourself, to build yourself up, and to not be distracted by women. And again, it's nothing against women. Nothing against women. What it is that you've got to become qualified. It is survival of the fittest. And the only person that you should be in competition with is the man in the mirror. You know, and again, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, like, hey, I'm here, right here. You know, I'm at my parents' house for the holidays, spending time with family, and I'm inspired that, hey, I got to get a workout in. I got to get my push-ups in. And we've got this, you know, makeshift gym in the makeshift theater room. There is a fucking badass, like a $10,000, fuck, let me show you. Dude, that fucking simulator, it's like a fucking 5-axis simulator my dad bought to get a helicopter simulator. But it's VR, it's fucking sick. But first time I used it, got sick as fuck. Hasn't used it since. But anyways, you know, I'm just here. I'm inspired. You got to take some sort of action. I'm here in front of you guys, you know, doing workouts. I'm 43 years old. I don't fucking care what you guys think. You can comment in the comments, fucking this, that, or the other. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because the only person I care about, the only opinion I care about is my own. And the fact that I'm even getting it in on a Saturday, okay, is I'm proud of myself, you know, because I do. I don't feel 100%. I slept like shit. But it's like, nah, man, you got to get it. You got to get it. So taking action. I'm investing in myself. And that's what you need to focus on for a period of time. And then guess what? If you graduate to the 1%, because I don't think that you deserve to breed, to mate, to attract a woman of value until you are a man of value. You don't deserve it. So you need to go out there for a period of time, especially for you young guys that are in your 20s and they're on this retention journey. You need to focus on building your body, building a business, because in this day and age, man, you need a lot of money to take a woman out on a date, like I was saying last night. You need to qualify. Now that I'm thinking about it and talking about it, you know, there's a lot of guys out there that are just, they feel entitled. When you feel entitled, you get angry and blame. Oh, women nowadays are like this. Like, nah, man, you aren't stepped up. You're not a man of value. You're not an attractive man. Look at yourself. Skinny, fat, 43 years old, man, still 17-inch arms, baby. And I don't say that, fuck, I know there's guys out there that are way more jacked than me, but I'm just saying, thank God for the genetics, you know, that at 43, women say that's their most favorite physical quality on a man. Big arms. Grateful, I got big arms. I'm going to keep pumping them up so I can understand, hey, this is what women are attracted to. I've got to go be that. I'm not going to blame them for my inadequacies. I'm going to step myself up. Should I want that? You know, after yesterday, You know, my overall goal is I'm trying to get to the 0.1% of men on the planet. I honestly do. And Carl Jung says that life for a man really doesn't start until you hit 40. And I truly believe that. Like, I feel like, I'm just getting a new lease on life. I've never been married. I do have one son, but fuck, man, amazing. I've got an incredible relationship with my son's mother. Incredible relationship with my parents, my sister, her husband, their kids. Phenomenal relationships. Okay, multi-millionaire. I'll be a billionaire for sure within the next 5 years. So it's like, for me, fuck, I got it fucking going on. I'm just starting life. Life is just starting. But that's only because I've been mindful about what steps I'm taking in my life over the last 43 years. I think I could have been much more mindful, especially in my 20s and in my 30s somewhat, to a certain extent. But that's pretty good. From 25, even until now, I'm very good with money. Whereas before that, I was horrible with money. I started investing in gold and silver back in 2006 when silver was like $8 an ounce. Gold was like $400 or $500 an ounce. So, I've made wise investments, got into Bitcoin when it was $450. I got into Ethereum when it was, $7.50. XRP when it was half a penny. Tron, less than a penny. So many great investment opportunities because I was making the right moves, because I was focused, because I was committed. Even at an unconscious level, because I didn't realize the levels that I talk about, the 99%, the herd, the 1%, which are the chasers, the ego, and then the 0.1%, which are the chosen ones. So I'm trying to get to the top upper echelon of men. And that's why I'm making these videos, to hopefully inspire some of you younger guys, that you're wasting a lot of time jerking it, watching porn, chasing pussy. You ain't ready. Life doesn't start until you're 40. 40 years old, I'm picking up chick. Lainey that I was talking about, she just turned 21. So the game is different for men than it is for women. So there's no rush, there's no hurry. You need to focus on you. Focus on becoming the best man that you can possibly be for yourself, for your future. Get your grip right so you can play golf, so you can beat your dad. Get your grip right. Grow your arms, eat your protein, eat your carbs. But other than that, stay in the game, baby, because it is a game. Whether you want to believe it's a game or not, you're in it. It's only when you decide, when you realize, hey, this is a game, and the game really is, it is kill or be killed. Just like in the jungle, baby, it is kill or be killed. So, that's it, day 21. Man, good job, Gary. 9 days left until we hit the 30-day mark. Feeling absolutely incredible. Don't know about any of those things like, hey, your testosterone goes up, some amount after 7 days. I don't know. I have no idea. But other than that, I definitely feel like my attraction level, I don't know if it is, again, causation is not correlation and correlation is not causation. All I know is, things are definitely changing in my life, both personally and professionally. So I'm just here to, express my testimony of this journey. It is worth it. It's worth it for sure. I think that our minds are hijacked to be hypersexual as men, to express that rather than to harness it, to retain it, to channel it in other endeavors like your body, like a business, becoming the best man that you can possibly be. So we'll see you on tomorrow. Peace.